What is up, all my beautiful, beautiful people of the Z crew? This is your boy XZero9091 back with another episode of Nothing and Updates. That's basically what this is. So feel free to, if you're working on something else or you're looking up other things else, just tab me out and just put it in the background. I'll try to make this quick, but I never do these quick. They at least go to 4 or 5 minutes. But basically what's been going on is, you might have noticed I haven't uploaded in the last month. I haven't uploaded Persona 3, and it's not that I have given up on it or it's just I quit LPing or anything. It's more or less that it is really hot in California this past month, and it's been almost impossible to record. Other than that, I actually made a video, an update video earlier on, and I took it down because not many people saw it, and it was during the time of E3, so it totally makes sense that people weren't going to be paying attention to an upload. In total, I got 3 views in 24 hours, so that was just, I took it down. I was like, maybe I'll make another one later on, and at this point I feel that's kind of the perfect time to upload an update saying what's been going on. I have been working 2 jobs. One job went full-time, so my only days off are Monday and Tuesday, and even on Monday and Tuesday, I usually have to run errands, I'm recording with other people, and I'm working on my podcast, so it's been very, very difficult, along with just the terrible, terrible weather it's been going on. I'm more of a person who likes cold weather. With this heat, it's really hard because I don't have AC at my house, so we use fans, and I can't just have a big old fan blowing right behind me because then it'll be picked up by the mic, and that is just something I'm not down for. I am going to try to record some Persona, but there's just always so much going on. It feels like there's not enough hours in a day to do everything that I want to do, you know? And it's crazy because I want to have some time to play games, to interact with other people, go out with friends, and I only get 2 days to do that. So it becomes very, very difficult, along with just other activities I like to do outside of just video games, friends, and just personal things I like to do. So recording and stuff has just not been easy for me. It's just a lot of production and a lot of things I have to do, because there's 2 jobs. I work Wednesday through Sunday, and any of those days I have no time to record because, again, full-time now, plus another job tacked on top. It just leaves no time for recording and doing things that I really want to do. I want to record, but then I have to also take care of my podcast, and I feel like a lot of things are just falling apart, trying to build up all this. So if somehow, some way you're still even watching me at this point, it's crazy. I have had the thought that I might just be done with the whole YouTube thing. It has crossed my mind a couple of times. It would lessen the load, and the views aren't really there. Not many people are watching. Only 2 people really support Persona to begin with. But I don't know, maybe I'll give it another year. If by May this time, in a year from now in May, it's just too much still, I might have to drop the whole YouTube thing and just focus on my podcast and just everything else. That way I don't have to worry about it. But that's kind of where I'm at right now, and I feel bad because I really want to do Let's Plays and stuff like that, but I just feel like all the editing, production, it's very draining. It's very time consuming. And there's times where I just need to de-stress, and I can't really do that. So that's kind of what really has been on my mind, and I guess I didn't really want to accept it, but now that I'm saying it out in the open, it's coming more of an idea of well, maybe I've had a run, Recently, Cal's Crazy and I, now I'm getting off tangent, so I'm sorry, but we talked about in a recent episode how we used to have different lives back then, there was more people around to our streams and whatnot. I don't even stream anymore for the fact that I don't think people will show up, maybe 1 or 2 people at that, so I don't know. Now saying it out loud, it sounds more of a possibility. Maybe I'll give it a couple months. Maybe I'll just wrap up Persona 3 and finish Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon, and then maybe let Grayson take over, because I know he's wanted to start his own channel too, and I'll point you guys in the direction of that once he gets that going, but I might. I don't know. It's sounding more like a possibility the more I talk about it, but if you always want to keep up with me, definitely Twitter. I don't use it as much, but I'm going to try to use it more. I say that a lot, but I don't. But if you need to reach me, it's the quickest way because it's on my phone and I can get back to you relatively quickly. And that's all I really wanted to talk about. I don't want to make this longer than it already is. Today I'm going to try to record, but there's no promises. There's just a lot to take on, there's a lot to take on, a lot to cover, a lot that is pretty much on my shoulders, recording everything, editing everything for the podcast, for the YouTube episodes, and just enjoying my free time. It's difficult, but we'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens in that. Maybe I can get some help. Maybe if I upgrade my computer better to render faster. I don't know. And now I'm just rambling. You're rambling. But I hope you enjoyed this. Maybe you didn't. Leave a like, leave a comment below if you're still here, if you're still watching me for whatever reason, if there's a Let's Play maybe or something, maybe there's a game. I know I've been wanting to play like Resident Evil and just stuff like that. I don't know. Kingdom Hearts is a big one, but again, it's one of those where it's like, maybe it's time I just pack up and just say I'm done with the YouTube thing, and maybe... But we'll see. You know, I'm not counting my chickens before they hatch. But until next time, my beautiful, beautiful people of the Z Crew represent. Z out.